everyone, welcome back to the exPAWers travel channel. I'm Sarah, this is Nick. We're currently in northern Spain, stood under our awning. I forgot what it was called then.
Too professional, this one.
Not to shade us from the sun, we are loving the sun, but we have this out quite a lot when it's raining.
Well, it's good to have it out where we are at the moment because the rain just comes and goes and then the sun comes out, so yeah, it's a thing for all weathers. But anyway, if you've been following us, you know we were in Galicia. We've actually moved to Asturias, the next province along, but we have got to go back to Galicia, but we'll tell you more about that a little bit later. Asturias is just as nice as Galicia.
Oh, it's just all this northern Spain is just absolutely beautiful. We're blown away the whole time, we really are.
It's just lush. We use that word a few times, but it's lush, green, like it gets lush. A lot of rain and it just looks amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
We've been here for 2 days, 2 nights at 2 beautiful, lovely beaches. Speaking of the beach, we need to go for a walk really quickly with the doggies.
Yeah, to enjoy some of this sunshine. Hey, you ready to go, Hawkies? Yeah, yeah, good boys. You ready, love?
Is it too hot for this?
Probably.
I might just take this off. That's better. Let's go. Diz. So that's the dog sorted for the rest of the day now. It wasn't actually that long of a walk. I think it's only like 1.5 kilometers, but it's really, really nice. Got the little boardwalk through like a forest and then some wetlands next to a river over a lovely little bridge. We all enjoyed that. I know someone who is a little bit scared. No, not Sarah. Charlie, if you've been following our channel, he doesn't really like bridges. But yeah, and a really nice beach.
Yeah, so now we're just going to have a super duper quick snacky lunch thing because we need to hit the road because this weather is probably not going to last. So we are cruising on into a city. Yes,
we're going to Oviedo. Now we've only been to cathedral on this trip so far, and we're trying to avoid cities, but we've got recommended a few places to visit in Asturias. So Oviedo is one of them, and it's on the way to some beautiful national parks. But we did yesterday go to a beautiful little, small, pretty, picturesque little sort of fishing village perched in between 2 cliffs, which was nice.
well, this is absolutely lovely, isn't it? It's just beautiful, so pretty.
Not as beautiful and not as pretty as you, my love. Isn't she looking nice today? Look at the outfit.
Well, you see, Nick told me that we're going to a very colourful little village this morning, so I've dressed very colourful with matching umbrella to sort of, you know, blend in.
And she's dressed up her little pooch. This.
You match your mummy?
Charlie and me.
Plain.
A more au natural. Yes, I am wearing thermal leggings. I'll call them jogging bottoms.
Nick dressed to come into the town. Yeah. He was wearing like 3 layers, and we're like walking, and it's not even that. It's not that cold at all.
It was cold this morning, but the weather here, you never know what it's going to do. Sarah's carrying an umbrella. It's beautiful sunshine, but it might rain.
He's got like 2 other layers of clothing, top and bottom. Nick doesn't even get that cold in his bag. I was like, what are you doing?
I'm trying out our winter get up.
You can tell we've been kind of trapped in the van for a few days with bad weather, can't you? You don't know what to do you? But anyway, this town...
So we'll put the name up on the screen now, but from what we've been told, it's one of the prettiest towns or villages on the sea, on the coast in Asturias,
Yeah.
and I can see why.
You can see why. It's really cool, isn't it?
It's absolutely stunning. There's various viewpoints around here, and you just look down on these beautiful, coloured and all quite unique houses, sort of as they edge up the hillside, climb up the hillside.
Yeah.
A little bit touristy, but
it's
yeah,
very quiet, isn't it? It's very sort of relaxed vibe. So it's I mean, it's totally
really nice.
I mean, there's lots of restaurants in the main sort of square, but there's more of them are closed than open this time of year, and probably because of COVID, isn't it, as well? So definitely worth a stop off. Definitely,
and the coastline along here is
amazing.
Beautiful.
Again, yeah.
But I think we best go.
It's starting to look a bit dark.
Darling, is that a slice of cheese there?
Yeah, we found vegan cheese in Lidl that we don't get in the South Spain, so we're pretty chuffed. So this is the quickest thing to make, isn't it? Just a little quick cheese and tomato sarnie.
When you haven't eaten cheese for quite a while, you kind of forget what it tastes like. So you have an alternative, and it brings back the flavours.
Cheesy memories. Okay, just topped up, and now we are ready to hit the road.
Want me to grab one of those, love? Can't beat a nice bit of fresh Asturian water. Now, I don't know if it's better than the Galician stuff, but we'll take it anyway. Like to take this opportunity to thank today's sponsor of the video.
Yes, we have a sponsor.
Yes, NordVPN, thank you so much. Now, for those of you who don't know what a VPN is a virtual private network, and there's a few big reasons to get one of these. Firstly, it keeps your data secure when you're browsing online using public Wi-Fi's. It stops hackers from accessing your details.
Yes, and secondly, VPNs are absolutely brilliant because you can watch any TV shows you want from anywhere in the world, wherever you are. So for us, for example, here in Spain, we can access UK TV channels, and not just that, Netflix. Spain Netflix, it's okay, but it's nowhere near as good as the UK Netflix and American Netflix. We get loads more films and loads more TV shows, basically whatever we want to watch. So that is definitely a good benefit of having a VPN.
So sign up today, because Nord are offering to people using our code are offering 68% off a 2-year annual subscription plus 1 month free.
Yes, so it only actually works out like less than £3 a month, so it's a really good deal, and NordVPN is the best VPN.
Yeah.
So sign up today. So guys, we've got about a 60-kilometre drive to the city of Oviedo inland from here, and it's a beautiful day for a drive. So I thought I'd just fill you in with what's been going on since our last vlog, as a few things have happened. As you know, we're now in Asturias. We've left Galicia, but we need to go back, as Nick mentioned before. The reason we need to go back is for our dreaded vehicle inspection test.
Oh, look at that one, darling.
Oh, that is a cool camper.
4x4.
Ooh. So anyways, so we've got to go back for the vehicle inspection test, and we booked it in a place called Foz. We inquired into it there to see how long we would have to wait, if we could just do it at any test centre, blah blah blah, and there was already a couple of weeks wait there. So we thought, look, we just need to book it now, because if we leave it, we might not be able to get a test. This test centre was really quiet as well, so a busier one, it could have been a longer wait.
Basically, if we're in Andalusia, we could book it online, but when you put your registration number in to a different region, it doesn't allow it. You have to be from that region to book online, so we have to phone up or go in person.
Yeah. So anyway, it's all booked, it's all done. We've actually got it next week, so fingers crossed for that one. And so whilst we're waiting for that, we're just doing like a kind of little loop here along the coast. And then now we're going in towards the city, and then we've got like a little national park to kind of visit, where there's hikes and things, and then we'll scoot back round back to Foz for the vehicle inspection next week. There's no point in me telling you plans, what we have planned if we pass or if we don't pass the Juve, is there really? Obviously with COVID things are looking very, very bad at the moment in the UK and here and pretty much everywhere, let's face it. So as we mentioned before, we are literally going day by day and trying to make the most of our situation. Anything?
I think she's covered it all, really.
Nothing more to add.
There's anything left to say, really?
A bit of verbal diarrhea just took over again. No?
Don't know whether she's mentioned a no bake brownie of you, darling. That's a whole new vlog.
All Nick thinks about is food. I'm telling you all this stuff and he's sat there thinking about a brownie. I mean, come on. Anyway, we'll see you when we arrive at Oviedo.
In the thick of it now, deep in Oviedo, in the city, first city for a while. Feels strange.
It does feel strange, doesn't it? We literally have been keeping ourselves away from people and then we just throw ourselves right into a huge city. But it's quite big. I think it's got about 200,000 inhabitants. Busy, busy, busy. We found a spot on Park for night that's, I think, about 1.5 km to the...
In 300 metres, your destination will be on the right.
To the old town, so that's what we're going for. Right, so we are parked in this car park and we're quite excited but a little bit nervous to be in a city as we haven't visited many at all for ages. But the boys are staying in the van. We've got our little doggy cam so we can keep an eye on them the entire time, which is brilliant because we do worry about them when we leave them. But they're tired and we're just going to be rush, rush, rush. So we're going to get in and out and see what this... see what a city, remember what a city is like. So who recognises him? Surely.
So we've had a quick walk round Oviedo and it's a really, really nice city. It's got a beautiful old town, very pretty buildings, loads of different colours, basically all different colours, all different styles, and it's quite extensive, the old town.
Yeah. And you know what? We're thinking, oh, city full of people, scary, but it's not, because there's actually not that many people here. It's really quiet, isn't it? It's so quiet, how it normally be, like empty restaurants and bars and things like that. Not many people sat out at all, is there?
We're out of season, but still I think it would be busier. It's just sad, isn't it, to see all these restaurants and all these terraces.
A lot of them are closed, actually.
A lot of closed, and then just empty chairs and tables. So yeah, if you like cities but it's a bit hectic for you, now's the time to come to them. But it's a beautiful city, definitely worth a detour if you come here.
And it's really nice as well because obviously we've spent so much time in the wilds and just basically us and the dogs, so it's nice to actually just walk around the city and see some more life, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm a bit,
Even though it's very odd with this one, isn't it?
Because you're kind of like... up actually before we get some funny looks.
Yeah, because you're kind of walking around and all you can see is people's eyes, you can't see their expressions, can you? It's just sad times, isn't it, really? A bit miserable, very unlike Spain that's always so
I know, yeah, it's normally really loud in the streets, people
everyone kissing
chatting
each other and everything, you know, but obviously, hopefully it's not going to...
But don't worry about the boys, guys. Sarah's been on her phone literally every 5 minutes checking on them.
There's not much activity going on in the van. Basically, all we've seen is them swap places. Driver's seat, passenger seat, that's it. So it looks very chilled out back at the van.
It's nice, so it's nice to have peace of mind. You know, when you park in a city, you're always a little bit worried. And when you leave the dogs in the van especially, so it's nice to be able to see how they're doing.
We can just watch them the whole time if we want as we're walking around.
Sarah
that would be a little bit sad. So this is is obviously the cathedral, the main kind of the most impressive building in our opinion, and it dates back to 781 AD. So that is really old. How old is that, love?
Well old, really, really old. You can do the maths, we haven't got a calculator right now, but yeah, it was founded in 781 AD. Obviously parts have been added, it was enlarged I think 30 or 40 years later, and the styles have changed. So it's got a Gothic steeple, love my Gothic architecture, then it's got aspects of Renaissance, Baroque.
And what was the other one?
Oh God, just read it on Google, haven't we?
Renaissance, Baroque, Gothic,
Romanesque. Romanesque.
Romanesque.
To be honest, I don't know what Romanesque is. I like my Renaissance, like Gothic, and yeah. So it's pretty nice anyway. Unfortunately, we can't go inside because it is closed.
Yeah.
So a bit disappointed with that. I think it's €7 to get in, but it's pretty impressive to look from the outside.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool.
So,
and so old, so much history.
Check out that helicopter.
I've been filming it.
So yeah, so definitely worth a visit. Apparently it's got one of the best cloisters, which is the archways, like a central courtyard, I think, in Spain. So anyway, we're not going today. I think we're going to head back to the van.
And he and me and we need to put our masks back on because there's a police helicopter going round and round. You never know, they might be looking for non-masqueraders.
So we're just getting back to the van now.
This is a really convenient car park. It's only about 10 minutes walk into like the centre where the cathedral is and stuff. So, but we want to get out of the city. You can sleep here, I reckon, but
yeah, I don't like sleeping in the cities really. So we've got about half an hour before it gets dark. So we need to leave and find somewhere to park up.
We'll have to have a quick look on Park for Night, I think, because we've got nothing planned, and just head out of the city. Let's go and see those naughty little doggies.
Hello, hello. Hello, Charlie, stay here. Keep dizzying, keep dizzying. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the boys have definitely been asleep pretty much the whole time. Look how tired they look.
Look at his tired eyes, look at his tired eyes.
Even Charlie looks all tired. You've been napping, haven't you, little one? We've been watching you. Yeah, we have. Let's go and find somewhere to park up. We've decided to drive up the mountain to the what do you call it?
Christ Redeemer.
We'll call it a Christ Redeemer statue, where you get amazing views over the city. It is getting dark, but we'll definitely be up for sunrise. And from up here, you can already see that Oviedo is basically surrounded by huge mountains. It's so steep and windy though going up, but it's going to be amazing views and totally worth it. We've woken up this mountain overlooking the whole city, and it's pretty amazing views up here. It really is. We're doing like a little short walk now. We've just driven the van over there. We were parked at the top of that hill. We just got up here before dark, as you would have seen, and it's just incredible. So we're doing a little walk up to the little Christ Redeemer statue now. And the mountains are spectacular. You can see snow-capped mountains right in the very distance. I mean, what a scene. Well worth driving up here after visiting the city yesterday.
Hi Charlie, yeah.
Hi Charlie.
Hi Charlie.
Woohoo! Mist.
Wow. It's so nice up here. You've got these incredible 360-degree views over the surrounding countryside. You can see all the pockets of mist in the valleys, and you can see over the whole city into the crazy mountains in the background.
We didn't realise when we arrived to the city yesterday just how mountainous it was. It's just amazing.
But yeah, we were just saying last night, it's so nice. We've done it a few times, parked somewhere like up in nature, really high up a mountain, where you look down over a city or down over like urbanizations, and you can just see the lights. You're out of the chaos and the peace of nature, but you can hear the hum, the buzz
Just
of the
the
city.
hum, isn't it, like you can now, because there's no one up here. You can hear the birds singing. Last night it was full of stars in the sky and it was peaceful, and you just look down on the hustle and bustle.
Definitely worth a drive up, and it's not even that steep. Well, I'll let you know after we've done the downhill.
Yeah, but it's
drive,
quite
but
short. It's only
yeah.
it's only like 6 or 7 kilometres actually from the city up to here. So I mean, it's totally worth it, isn't it?
What an epic drive back down from that mountain.
Such amazing views.
Views
Just brilliant.
incredible.
We really recommend coming to Oviedo.
It's so
and
mountainous. It's so mountainous the surrounds,
yeah.
isn't it?
This whole area is just amazing. And if you do come to the city, make sure you go and spend the night up there and get up for sunrise. Brilliant.
Definitely.
So we're going to end the vlog now. We are heading to the national parks, the really cool national park inland, and you'll see us there in the next video.
Getting back to nature. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe
and give us
Free
a
and
thumbs
easy.
up. And you can even leave a little message saying how much you love us. And we will see you all really soon in the next video. So guys, we've got about a 60-kilometre or so drive to the city of Oviedo. Fucked it up already. What was it? What was it? Oviedo. So guys, Oviedo.
O-V-I-E-D-O.
Oviedo.